Hey guys, this is Eric Nguyen from Ascensio Agency. So I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set up your Google Ads in 8 minutes for your plumbing business. Let's get right into it and get started. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to duplicate this tab here. We're going to save this later when we are going to be creating your tools, and we're going to be heading to your planning for your keywords here. So this is when we're going to have a keyword planner that we're going to have for discover new keywords. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to create a campaign. And the first step we want to do is making sure that we choose our campaign objective. The first thing we want to do is select leads. We want leads and conversion to, customers to be taking an action. Any of these other leads, objectives, campaign objectives are not necessary at all. Then we're going to press continue. You do not need to do anything about using these conversion goals to improve your leads. Exactly, unless you have a lead form, then I recommend doing it, but not necessary once you first start out. The second type we want to do for a campaign type is we want to select a search type. We want to generate leads on Google's based on text ads here. So once we have that, then you'll be able to see what we want to do when we reach our goal. So if your goal is to get some website visits and phone calls, this is what I recommend doing. And I'm just going to go on Google, for example, and I'm just going to type a plumbing near me. And I'm just going to use the first example website that I can use. So let's just do, Riz Plumbing here. So we're going to just do this, for example, here. No thanks, I like to pay in full price. This is going to be the location here that we're going to be using. So this is their website. And then let's look at their phone number, making sure as well. So we're just going to scroll down, calling their number here. Simple as that. Then we can leave the campaign name very simple. If you are doing it for your plumbing in Santa Monica, so let's just say Ritz Plumbing, Santa Monica, California. That's what I like to do if you have multiple businesses in different cities. I recommend making sure that you have each specific campaign name and keeping it simple. Then we're going to press continue. We're going to make sure we start a new campaign here. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that we are going to be optimizing for conversions. Right now, we don't have that selection for manual CPC, so we're just going to leave this as conversions. You do not need to set any target cost per action. You don't need to bid for new customers only. You can leave these both unticked. They are unnecessary for your local business here, for your plumbing business, okay? Once that's done, you're going to press next. Then these two options here, you're going to remove the search network and the display network. Reason why, and keep it somewhat very short for you guys, is just Google Ads wants you to spend more money and waste more money on finding new people for your business, and they're going to waste more clicks for your ad spend. So it's not worth it. I've tested it before. Don't recommend it at all. Once that's done, then we're going to be on to the next step of selecting your location. So this is where we want to enter another location. The reason why this is important is because we do not want to be just targeting United States. We want to find your city. So let's focus on find the radius. And let's say, for example, I always picture this as myself in a customer's shoe. If someone wants to have their business and they want them to come to you, whether it be 10, 15, 20, 25 miles, then that's what I would set it as. And we're just going to say we're going to target, Santa Monica radius within 20 miles. And as we can see, right, once we have that done, then we should be able to target that. Then you can see exactly, if we zoom in, this is all of Santa Monica within the 20-mile radius of what we cover for our clients that need some plumbing services. Then once that's done, you're just going to press save. Then we're going to leave language as the generic with English, unless you have other languages that you provide, whether it be in the Spanish, Chinese language that you guys do. Then I recommend adding this as well too, as part of your customers, what you speak to. Making sure audience segment is nothing left to nothing. Broad match, you just leave this off. Then we're on to the next stage. Now we are finally on to the keyword ads group right here. You're going to want to create your keywords ad for yourself. So before we do any plumbing, any kind of keywords that we want to add in here, what we want to do is we actually want to go to that duplicate tab and we want to find new keywords, right? Plumber near me. Maybe, for example, you do water heater service near me as well too. So let's just say those two are the major two services that you provide. Then you're going to go to that keyword planner like we mentioned. You're going to press and get results. And what we're going to do here is we're going to make sure that we target this within the last month. And we want to have the average monthly search the highest as much as possible, right? So as we can see, we're looking at a lot of plumbers close to me, near me plumber. So these are all keywords that we want to use. And what we want to do is we want to be using AdWords group, AdWords wrapper, right? The reason why is we want to use phrase and exact match. And as we can see, these are all great keywords that we want to use. Now let's say we just want to use, 10 keywords so far, right? This is going to give us 20 by having 10 phrase and 10 exact match. So I'm just going to copy all these keywords right here that we want to use and test out. So emergency plumber near me is another one. That's 4. Maybe plumbing services near me is another one right here. And best plumbers near me that we can use. Now another one would be local plumber near me right here. Then we can do water heater repair near me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then affordable plumbers near me. Another one, that's 9. Let's do one more. Water heater replacement near me. So we have all this keywords, and all we're just going to do is press wrap keywords. Now, once that's done, we're going to copy the phrase and exact match just like so, and it makes our copying so much easier to be able to add our keywords. Now we have all these keywords. When someone searches these specific words, our Google Ads will show up for the URL here. So we could say, plumbing services. Right now, once we do that, now we're going to be able to do and add specific keywords here. So we could say maybe emergency, number 1, local plumber, Santa Monica, right, as 1. So 24/7 emergency services. And then you can say, let's say for another one that they do, book a plumber, maybe you can say another one could be issues, what they do. Let's just say drain cleaning, best drain cleaning services. And then we can say affordable pricing for portable plumbing service, portable plumbing prices. Boom. Simple as that, as we can see. And then those are going to be the top 4. Maybe we want to pin this as our first one right here, and we're going to leave this just like this, right? As you can see, this will be your headline exactly showing here. Once that's done, then we're going to add to the description of what we do providing our service. So let's just say we can do, we can just say leak detection. So we can keep it very simple. Here at Ritz, we pride ourselves being the go-to Santa Monica. So we provide all services. We provide all services that create living spaces in home to have no damages right here. So then another one would be schedule service now, or you could say call today. I would keep it that. Here at Ritz, we pride ourselves being the go-to Santa Monica. So you could be like, another one here could be the best, pride yourself in being the go-to, the best Santa Monica plumber. Perfect, we can keep that there. And then very simple, all we're going to do is add these site links. So these are all going to be site links that you're going to see when someone Google searches up your business. You can see these will be your site link here and what services you provide, right? So they already have site links here added, but I'll show you exactly how to create one real quick. All you're going to do is just say, let's say water repair for 1, as you're going to be one of them. And then what you're going to do is just going to go to your menu, and then you're going to provide your service link here as well too. So with that being said, let's just say, for example, you have a service that you want to do. Counties, let's just say home. Menu, you can click services. Let's just say emergency plumber, right? That's going to be the one maybe we want to do emergency. We're going to do a emergency plumber right here, and then all you can do is just add the URL, and then you're going to create that. And as you can see, it has been added right here. Then you're going to press save, and it'll have a show link directly right here for your call out. That's basically how I do the site links. Once that's done, you're going to press next. Very simple. Now we're going to move on to the budget. This is where we're going to make sure that you're going to just find the right budget for you. This is just Google making sure that's going to authenticate me here. So I'm just going to make sure I verify my Google Ads account real quick. So this is just confirming that my number here. So yes, it was me. This was here. Very simple. Now this is just going to make sure to see what your daily budget is when you run your Google Ads here. So this is where it's going to show. If you have an average, monthly spend of 2,000, you're probably spending $500 a week, and this is all just going to vary. So let's just say, for example, you want to spend $50 a day, and you're probably going to get about maybe 1 to 2 leads a day. But if you're doing, let's say, for example, averaging out to be $500 a week, that'll be like $67 a week, right? So that's going to say like you're probably going to average maybe 2 to 3 leads a day. Really depends. Once that's done, you're very all set there. You're going to press next. Then all we're going to do is check all of the errors here from Google Ads, and it's going to be ready to publish, right? So now once that's done, we're just going to publish the campaigns here. And then once that's done here, we're going to make sure that we verify 1 to 2 things here moving forward. So as you can see, this is what's going to have to run your ads here. And then all we're going to do is going to head over to the campaign section. And I'm going to make sure I pause this. And then we're going to hit the setting bar here, right? And what we want to do is, since if you're running Google Ads on a new account, you actually want to make sure you change your bidding strategy here. You're going to change the bidding strategy. You're going to select a new bidding strategy. And what you're going to do is go for manual CPC and take this option here to optimize for conversions here. With that way it makes sure you're not spending a lot of money and getting the best conversions for your Google Ads for a plumbing business, okay? Now, the second thing I recommend doing now is also making sure you're also in the tool section, you're in the shared library, and then you're going to click the exclusion list. This is going to be adding negative keywords. What I mean by that is when someone searches up your company for plumbing businesses, they don't want to be searching up for, let's say, for example, careers or about us, or maybe they want to focus on, how to, see your blog or anything like that. They want to focus on just wanting your service, not for a job application or anything like that. Very simple. All you're going to do is just say, plumbing negative keywords, and then you're going to just say careers, applications, internship, about us, those kind of keywords, right? Those are going to be specific. And another thing I recommend is once you run your campaigns as well, you also want to make sure into your campaign sections, right? You'll see where it says audience keywords and content, you'll see an ad schedule. So this is where you want to make sure you're going to audit your ad schedule based on, after running this for 7 days, see what days have the best cost per click and you're generating amount of leads during the time. But if you provide a 24/7 service and you get a lot of great leads at like Monday in the middle of the night, getting your service, then I recommend running it. But let's say, for example, Saturday and Sunday you close, then that's when I would add a schedule. You can check here and add your schedule to see what availability you guys are working on based on your time zone as well too. But that's basically it, guys. That's how I run your Google Ads for your plumbing business here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this quick video, this tutorial. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and leave a comment if you guys have any questions. Thank you so much.